What did you guys think when you saw me walking?
You look like a pirate like that. Hi.
Hi. I'm Carolyn.
I'm Michaela.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Do you guys know why you're here today?
No. No.
What does this make you think?
I've seen these in Walmart.
What are they used for? Do you know?
They're used for people who have broken legs.
Do I look like I have a broken leg? Don't have a cast anywhere?
No.
No? Okay, but I'm not walking very normal, am I?
No.
So, what do you think is my medical condition?
Is there something wrong with your feet maybe, or your legs?
Close.
Motor skills?
Also motor skills. That's also
I'm
involved.
not sure.
It's called cerebral palsy. Have you guys ever heard of that before?
No.
Okay, so that's the thing that you're born with, that it makes your brain and your body don't communicate very well. So my brain will send signals to my body, and then my body won't do what my brain is telling it to do. So mostly it affects my balance and my hands and stuff like that.
Usually I associate cerebral palsy with not really being able to talk that well.
Okay.
But yeah, it seems like you've got good
Yeah.
control.
So there's all different levels. Some people, like you said, they can't really talk and they're in a wheelchair all the time.
Yeah.
Other people don't even need a cane.
What is that thing for though?
This,
I have that at home.
you have one too?
Yeah, but it's red.
What do you use it for?
To grab things when it's really high.
Yeah, that's what I use it for too, because I can't stand on a step stool. So if I have to reach something that's up high, I can just go down with this.
So how do you get cerebral palsy? Is it like a bug or something? Or what happens?
No, it's when you're being born, you just don't get enough oxygen and then you have brain damage, basically.
Oh no.
Physically, what's the hardest part about having cerebral palsy so far in your life?
The fact that I can't walk very far, I'll get all kinds of pain and be super tired. I fall a lot and break bones.
Wow.
So I have that wheelchair.
So if you're on a hill, how do you stay in place?
Well, I can show you. Do you want to? Yeah. Usually, what I do if I'm on a big hill and I get tired, I can either hit the brakes like that, or I can just hold it.
What are those? They're like two little wheels on the back. What are those for?
Those.
Whoa!
Wheelies.
Nice.
And for going up curbs, because if you try to go up a curb and it's too steep,
Yeah.
You can pop a wheelie.
That's cool.
Different strokes for different folks.
Have you ever been sitting down on a bench or something and kind of just trying to catch your breath and people come up to you being like, are you okay?
Yeah, I've had that happen before. The two reactions I get most often are either people don't make eye contact at all, like it's contagious or something, they're gonna get it by looking at me, I don't know. Or they'll be really invasive. I'll just have strangers walk up to me and start asking me my medical history, and I'm like, I don't
Jeez.
know you. I've never met you before. Why are you staring at me? And I'm all up in my business. Sometimes it can feel like I'm a zoo exhibit. I could charge money for walking down the street because people are.
That's a decent idea. every stare is a nickel.
Yeah,
Make a fortune.
I would.
But I hope we're not being too intrusive.
Oh no, you're fine. And this is a little bit different because I agreed to come here, and so that this is something that's expected.
So if I see someone with a disability like you, should I help them?
Sometimes if they look they're going up a hill and it's really steep and they look like they're tired, then you can ask them and see, hey, would you like some help? But if they say no, then you need to respect that they said no. The worst is when people will come up when I'm in the wheelchair and people will just start pushing me without asking.
And you're
and that's the same as picking someone up and carrying them somewhere without even asking permission.
Wait, strangers?
Yeah, because they assume that that's what I would want. Yeah.
People are just people.
Did your parents give you a ton of support when you were growing up?
Well, I had a lot of surgeries, so I had to go to physical therapy and occupational therapy, And then I did something called hippotherapy, which is therapy on a horse.
Oh man, I like to ride horses, but I'm not old enough to ride horses
Oh.
because you may fall off and slip.
Yeah, well, that's why you wear the helmet.
Can people ride on elephants?
Yes, I've ridden on an elephant before.
Oh my god, that's scary.
What do they smell like?
Closest thing that I would say they smell like is like wet dog, but not quite the same.
Yuck.
Yeah.
So what's your job? What do you work?
I write books.
Oh, nice. What are they about?
My newest one is like a children's bedtime story, and then a book of poetry that came out last year.
I write books at first grade. I write about penguins and baking and different stuff I like.
Oh, that's cool. Do the penguins bake in your books?
No, they don't know how to bake or they'd be crazy.
Can you write about people with the problems you have?
No, I haven't written a book about that yet, but I did write an essay for a magazine about what it's like to have a disability.
Thank you, Carolyn, for
Thank you, Carolyn.
teaching us about people
You're
who have
building.
problems like you.
You're welcome. Hi, my name is Carolyn Agee. Thanks for watching Kids Meet. To find out more about cerebral palsy, check out the link below.
Thank you so much.
you.
It was really
Thank
nice
you.
to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
It was really great to meet you.
See you next time, wherever I see you. Drop the mic.
On me, it's on me.